Hi, this is Jill, and I just wanted to show you how I had my reference guide set up in OneNote. I had previously started different state guides within Word, but I thought that it might take too long to open individual pages while I was trying to get through my test, so I thought I would just consolidate everything. I picked those Word docs apart, copied and pasted different pieces in, so we'll go through what I did. This little Kentucky piece here came out of my Kentucky State Guide, which is here more in full. And I've just got everything listed here. I've got a map, the extinct counties. Here's that little piece that's copied over onto the other full state guide quick fact sheet. Here's a timeline of major events, history, migration routes, links to laws and governments and libraries and archives. And this all came out of the Family Search Wiki. I just copied and pasted under the different headings here. And then the same for North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and of course West Virginia, which are the 5 states in the Upper South that I will be accrediting. Then within these tabs, you can have, like, it shows different pages. For the general history and geography, these are just kind of placeholders. I may change this around a little bit rather than copying and pasting the individual information like shown here. In this one, I just copied a link to an actual document that was in a PDF. And so then this came out of Family Tree magazine. There, it was an insert that was within the magazine itself. And there are a lot of different, there's methodology, little information about each of these different things for the synthesis, links that shows you more information about each one. Whoops. And some of the different terms and abbreviations you may see. I thought this might be helpful on the test. This one I think is a really good one for the U.S. censuses by state. Of course, this covers everything, not just my 5 upper South states. But I can quickly look at this and see, well, the Kentucky censuses didn't start until 1810. So if I'm looking for 1800, I'm going to have to go to the parent state to look for that. There's a special one from 1859 that was just listed lawyers. So if you're looking for lawyers in Kentucky in that time frame, that might be a helpful one to look at for more information on your person. Also, then, sorry about that. Well, that one's not going to let me go. I'm going to have to look at what that's got going on. For research methodology, this was one that I found online at the Gene Pool. And it's just a quick overview of what records you would look in to try and find something. So for a maiden name, here are 8 records where you could look at to find the maiden name of a woman. Directories will give you city, schools, and telephone information. Here's one for what the death records. Um, if you don't have a death record, something else you might search for. And there's just all different kinds of things. Probate, you'd want to check administration, bonds, guardianships, and these other things if they your person died intestate, or if there is a will, something you can search for also. For the record types, I kind of broke these down by what you must know, have a good working knowledge of, and some familiarity. And this is a work in progress. I'll probably link under here out to the Family Search Wiki for the cemeteries, vital records, and stuff like that. This is just kind of, like I say, a placeholder. Online sources, I haven't gotten anything in here yet. Doc interpretation, some of these from the Family Search Wiki. I found a really good one for land terms and definitions. And the terms that you'll see this massage. I don't know exactly how you say it, in a lot of wills, and it'll be something that's just in the boilerplate terminology. Moiety, you'll hear that. And so just a definition if those come up on the test. For the transcript, abstract, and extraction, I've got links here to some blank forms, but I think I'm going to change these and make them a Word doc that is fillable. I don't know exactly what's going to be asked on the test. And even though I've got a paid subscription or paid version of Adobe where I can actually type onto these, I don't know if that's going to be available on the test. And if we're having to do an extract or not an extract, an abstract, and actually put some of this information on there, I want to be able to do it in Word. So I know for sure that I can finish that part. Other sources, Bob's Legal Age from Bob's Genealogy Filing Cabinet. And this is just actions only adult could perform, pretty much what we call majority now. That has changed over the years. Some states were only 18, others raised it. So if you're wanting to guess about how old a man might have been in a certain year, you know, say, well, he was 21 to be able to make a patent on a land or to marry without parental consent. And then actions that a minor could perform, and that was maybe 14 and over for your state. They could choose a legal guardian. They could testify in court. So this is kind of a nice little overview of what somebody could and couldn't do at different ages of their life. So that's about it for now. I had started out with, like I said, all those Word docs for the different state guides. I want to incorporate some family tree um, guides. And I thought I had links to them on here. And I guess not. I'll have to look at that. But I've got family tree guides that were also like that census insert. And I have also purchased National Genealogical Society state guides, and so I could put links to those like I did the PDFs. I still want to create more methodology guides for substitute records for burn counties, since the Upper South, almost every state has several burn counties. I need to add some information on handwriting samples and links or copies of wills and probate and testate records, intestate records, bonds, administrations, just so I can quickly see at a glance what those might look like for part of the testing. So I've got a lot of work to do. I've got some of this down pretty well, and it just needs some tweaking maybe, but that's how I did it in OneNote. Bye.